Have you ever noticed that some of the smartest people you know are also the loneliest? They understand things deeply, think critically, and see the world in ways others don't. Yet instead of being surrounded by people, they often find themselves alone. This is not a coincidence. There is a hidden connection between intelligence and loneliness, and once you understand it, you may begin to see your own experiences in a completely new way. Loneliness is usually seen as a weakness, something caused by social failure or lack of confidence. But psychology tells a very different story. Many highly intelligent people experience loneliness not because they cannot make friends, but because their minds operate on a different level. They process information differently, notice things others ignore, and question ideas most people accept without thinking. This difference slowly creates distance between them and the rest of the world. Highly intelligent people don't just think faster, they think deeper. Their minds constantly analyze conversations, behaviors, and meanings. While others enjoy simple interactions, intelligent people often search for purpose and depth. Small talk feels repetitive and empty to them. Conversations that lack meaning drain their energy. Over time, this gap in thinking makes it harder for them to feel connected to those around them. Most social interactions in daily life stay on the surface. People talk about trends, routines, gossip, and everyday problems. For many, this is enough. But intelligent individuals crave something more meaningful. They want conversations that explore ideas, emotions, and possibilities. When they cannot find that depth, they feel isolated even while sitting in a room full of people. This creates a painful kind of loneliness, being surrounded but not truly understood. Intelligent people are also extremely observant. They notice tone changes, body language, and hidden intentions. They can sense dishonesty, manipulation, or emotional distance quickly. This awareness makes relationships more complicated. Trust does not come easily when you can see through people. While others form bonds quickly, intelligent individuals tend to keep emotional distance, which protects them but also limits their connections. Another reason intelligent people are often lonely is their strong sense of independence. They are comfortable being alone with their thoughts. Solitude does not scare them the way it scares others. They don't rely on constant social interaction for validation or happiness. This independence is often misunderstood as arrogance, coldness, or emotional distance, when in reality, it is simply self-sufficiency. A highly active mind rarely rests. Intelligent people replay conversations in their heads, analyze what was said, and question how they were perceived. They think about things long after others have moved on. This overthinking can make social situations exhausting. Eventually, avoiding people feels easier than navigating emotional confusion and constant self-analysis. Feeling misunderstood is another heavy burden intelligent people carry. They often struggle to express their thoughts in ways others can understand. Complex ideas get simplified. Deep emotions get ignored. Over time, this creates frustration. When you constantly feel unheard or misinterpreted, isolation begins to feel safer than explaining yourself again and again. Intelligent people also have very high standards when it comes to relationships. They don't want many friends. They want meaningful ones. They value honesty, depth, loyalty, and emotional intelligence. They are quick to distance themselves from drama, manipulation, or shallow behavior. This selective nature protects their mental peace, but it also makes their social circle much smaller. Emotional depth often comes with intelligence. Intelligent people tend to feel things more intensely. They understand pain, injustice, and loss at a deeper level. They see how broken the world can be, and that awareness is heavy. Carrying this emotional weight makes it harder to stay lighthearted or carefree, pushing them further into solitude. Society rewards conformity more than depth. People who question norms are often labeled as strange or difficult. Intelligent individuals naturally challenge beliefs, systems, and traditions. They don't blindly follow trends or opinions. This makes them stand out, and standing out often means standing alone. Over time, loneliness becomes more than just pain. For many intelligent people, it becomes a space for growth. In solitude, they reflect, learn, and create. Silence becomes clarity. Being alone becomes self-discovery. They develop resilience, insight, and wisdom that most people never reach. Loneliness does not mean something is wrong with you. Sometimes it means you see the world more clearly than others. Intelligent people are often lonely not because they lack connection, but because they refuse shallow ones. If you have ever felt alone, even while surrounded by people, remember this: your mind is not broken, it is simply rare. And in a noisy world, depth will always feel lonely, but it will also make you powerful.